channel, a very good afternoon to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or any part of you. In fact, all my guys in Germany, I'm very much grateful you are part of us on this channel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is a very hot afternoon, and our coach has finally spoken. Yes, Enzo Maresca, Chelsea head coach, has finally spoken, and I am here to deliver, as I promised. This time around, yesterday, I saw some of the comments, and I felt so bad. Yeah, that the past few days, I came only once in a day, and most of you were not happy about it. Actually, it was due to technical issues. We were working on our network, and our network operators, they failed to give us what we want. It's making it difficult to load videos. But I believe by the time the weekend is over, the issues will be sorted out. Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon, I am excited to be here. You know why? Guess what? My man, my boy. Yes. For those of you who don't believe in him, Chelsea Football Club believe in him. And who am I talking about here? Can you guess? Nicolas Jackson has extended his contract at Chelsea until 2033. Ladies and gentlemen, his deal will therefore end in 9 years. Oh my goodness. It's not just an extension, an increment in wages as well. Of course, the big back money. Jackson is going to be receiving the block this time around. Oh yes. And you see, Fabrizio Romano reported it in a different way, and I'll get to that. But right now, let me just move forward first. My man, my boy, Jackson, Nicolas Jackson, has extended his contract. What a great news to hear this very afternoon. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Maresca has spoken, and I will soon delve into that quickly. Before then, Raheem Sterling seemingly traveled to Jamaica recently to be baptized. Whoa! Raheem Sterling, that is a video right there on your screen. Yes, our own Sterling, after leaving Chelsea for loan with Arsenal, he's gone to Jamaica and he was baptized as a Christian. Well, these days, all the stars are becoming more religious. When you have all the cash and you can still give your life to Christ, it's very touching. This time around, it's not like, the Christianity or being Christ-like is for the poor. This guy, they are dusted, and for him, one notable big player that gave his life to Christ years back, and I'm proud of him, is Kevin Boateng. Yes, Kevin Boateng. Who has his half brother playing for German national team, and he himself played for Ghana national team. Kevin Boateng, he gave his life to Christ back almost how many years now? 3-4 years ago. And when he's talking about Christ Jesus, my brother, Raheem Sterling, congratulations. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. All right. You see, I spoke in my first video regarding the national pitch, Ghana, that it's very likely we'll be playing our next qualifiers outside Ghana versus Sudan on 11th of October. Ghana's next international game is on 11th of October. And I spoke about the pitch, the status of Ghana's pitch, and CAF's intention to ban Ghana from playing games at home. I'm happy Stephen Appiah, one of our own legends, yes, Ghana legend, Stephen Appiah, we all know him. He has spoken as well. And this is what he said. Playing a qualifier outside Ghana, except in a tournament, is a national embarrassment, Stephen Appiah. He said it is a national embarrassment. We must prioritize hosting our own games and protect our football pride. This is what got me angry, and I have to, cut my other video short. Proudly Ghanaian, a football nation for that matter. Thank God, some of these other legends are speaking out. Oh yes. with no political affiliations, Stephen Appiah, no political affiliations, he's speaking up. Protecting our football pride. Well, I don't have much time to waste. Let me move on. Now, coming back to our head coach, Enzo Maresca, speaking at the press conference. He said a lot of things. Ladies and gentlemen, and I want to go quickly. I'll be reading to you verbatim what he said. Few things that he said in the presser. Maybe if I have the chance to come again later in the night, I'll still give you more. But quickly, Enzo Maresca, he said, I really like Chukwuemeka, but we have so many attacking midfielders. Unfortunately, we didn't find solution in the summer. Now we can use him. Listen, why I brought this up? Because it's not just only Chukwuemeka. Yes, it's not only Chukwuemeka. On Benchiwa, this is what he said. We will sit with him and find solution. On Chukwuemeka, he said they'll make use of Chukwuemeka. He said he really like him. But on Benchiwa, he says we will sit with him and find solution. He is probably going to be back with us. Probably going to be back with us. We will see. At the moment, he is not training with us. The reason why he was training apart is because the idea was for him to leave. The idea for Benchiwa was for him to leave. That is the reason why they isolated him. But right now, they will have to sit with him. They will have to sit with him. Ladies and gentlemen, and Ben Jacobs re-emphasized on that. He put it in a better way. Enzo Maresca confirmed Benchiwa will likely return to group training after not moving during the window. He says Ben is just about the only one. Ben Chilwell is just about the only one of our players the club wanted to loan or sell. Still here. Benchiwa is the only player the club wanted to loan out or sell that is still with them, that the club could not find a solution to. He said, we are going to sit with him and find a solution. He is probably going to be back with us in training because he's doing that at the moment. He was training apart because the idea was for him to leave. But probably now he's going to start training with us. The underlying word is probably. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to give you every information from the press conference. All right? From the press conference. Maresca, he said, once again, this press conference, a lot of questions were thrown at him. A lot. And I like the way he was speaking. You know, he's speaking on point. Listen, he said, we use the international break to try something new for the future that we can use. We did some defensive work to try and find some balance. We did some defensive work to try and find some balance. We know we have defensive issues. We score one goal, we concede one. We score two, we concede two. We score three, we concede two. This international break, our head coach says it was used mainly to find some solutions, to try something new. Tomorrow's game, most likely we are going to be seeing a different kind of Chelsea. Remember, and I'll get to that. Well, let me not just jump the gun. Because so much is happening around our football club. On the ownership mess, on Chelsea ownership mess, this is what our head coach had to say. I try to be as honest as possible. If I spend my energy about something different, then it's not worth it. He said, I try to be as honest as possible. If I spend my energy about something different, then it's not worth it. My focus is tomorrow's game. So, all that was happening around the club about the ownership, He didn't want that to distract him. His focus throughout the international break was the next game against Bournemouth, which is tomorrow. And if he should shift his focus to any other thing, it will not be worth it. It's not any. Indeed, it's not worth it if Chelsea should go into tomorrow's game and lose tomorrow's game. It's not worth it. It's not worth it if Chelsea goes into tomorrow's game and loses the game. It's not worth it. So our head coach is right to say, I try to focus only on the game. My focus is tomorrow's game. In the last week, I tried to do the same. I can't control the other things. You might be thinking you'll be dragged into the saga. No. Honestly, I was worried. I was worried about it. How the squad is going to be coping in this season of, with the mess around the club regarding the ownership. But thank God, our coach made it very clear that he as a person was not perturbed. Regarding Nicolas Jackson and the new contract extension, Jackson himself was excited to renew his contract just 1 year after coming on. He was really, I was impressed about the way he spoke to the press. Jackson, I was so much impressed. And he did not mince words renewing his contract. He made it very clear on this coach. Before I continue with the coach, I want to just listen to what he said. Nicolas Jackson speaking about Enzo Maresca. Because personally, the aura around Enzo Maresca at Cobham and the way he speaks, plus when you hear some of the players speak, you will realize that first and foremost, Pochettino, most of the players, in fact, none of the players had any ill intention about Mauricio Pochettino. None of them. And so, if they are speaking about Enzo Maresca, it's just like the caliber of coaches that we are having right now. They are kind of coaches that have man management skills. Jackson said he described Enzo Maresca as an amazing coach and a person who is more or less like a father. Maresca is the latest man to help develop Jackson's exciting and instinctive attacking ability. Oh yes, I saw a lot of improvement in his play. On earth, on the street, on the Gambia. Dear friend, well, the truth is that it's actually on the street of Senegal. Yeah. So, personally, you can't take away man management style or skills from Enzo Maresca. He's doing an amazing job when it comes to these young players. He is. When we can start winning trophies, the time that Enzo Maresca will start helping to Chelsea to win trophies, that is where our challenge is. As in whether this current squad or crop of players with this manager have the winning mentality to win trophies, this is my challenge. My challenge with Maresca is not about whether he can train the players, whether he can manage them as young players growing up, whether his tactics or formations are up to top notch or not. My challenge is the winning mentality. It is the winning mentality. Dear friends, you can be a very good coach. Klopp was a very good coach for Liverpool. But to instill the winning mentality, 7-8 years with Liverpool, how many trophies? How many Premier Leagues? To instill the winning mentality in the players is another thing. Oh yes, you have a great and an amazing coach, great and an amazing players, but having the mentality to win games, to win trophies, not just win games, to win trophies. That is why a coach like Jose Mourinho will always be winners because they have a way out. That is why Pep, you would have thought that last season Arsenal was about to carry the league. It is all about the coach that is in charge. The mentality instilled in the players. Winning mentality. Now, before I let you go finally tonight, or this afternoon, I might come back because there's so much. Maresca speaking on number of players available for him. He said, I'm working with 24 players. These 24 players, remember, Kanichukwemeka is not part of it yet. Benchua is not there yet. Now, if Kanichukwemeka is coming back to the squad, like he said, and Benchua is coming in, under consideration, right now he says, I am working with 24 players. It's quite normal. Before I was working with 25, 26, and not 40 players. Throughout the preseason and, just after the preseason, the news out there in the mainstream media, especially all those Liverpool so-called legends, Manchester United, how do you call it, talkatives, what's the name, what do they call them? Pundits. United pundits, Liverpool pundits, Arsenal pundits, all the you can hear in the media is, oh, Chelsea have 40 players in camp, 46 players with coach. How can a coach with 40 players? He says that he had 25 to 26 players all throughout, all this period. Now there are 24 players with him. So if even we are to add Benchua and Kanichukwemeka, that will make it 26. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let me give some shout out. Give some shout out to most of you guys out there. I miss you guys. Ibrahim Shola says, good morning. Good morning to you, Ibrahim Shola. Big shout out to you wherever you are. Yes, tomorrow is our game day. Football is back and we are back here. Remember to like the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comments section. Well, our TikTok account will also begin receiving updates from tonight. So remember, we are on TikTok as well, Salon's blog. Big shout out to you, Ibrahim Shola. The next one's coming from Frederick Amababe says, why Anthony Taylor again? What a mess for my team Chelsea. Sorry we can't win. Frederick Amababe from Biafra State, Nigeria. Like I said, we'll go into the ring, we'll go into the pitch tomorrow with our own referee. Means that we are going to play, we will have to play our game without looking at the center referee. Play to win. When you score the goals that needed to be scored, when you take your chances, no matter what Anthony Taylor does, will not affect you. Big shout out to you, Frederick Amababe from Biafra State, Nigeria. He also continues to say, please, this Chelsea board is getting me sick. Why would Roma sell my darling team, Chelsea, to this mess of owners, selling all of our good players? Frederick Amababe from Biafra State, Nigeria. Well, Roman Abramovich was actually under pressure. They virtually took the club out of his hand. He had no choice than to let go. Yeah, big shout out to you out there, my brother, Frederick Amababe. The next one from my good friend, yes, my good friend, Sadiq Adeleke Sadiq. He said, our players should play football as if we don't have a referee if they want to win this weekend. Thank you. Exactly so. Our players should go into the game as if we are not even thinking of the referee. We go and play our own game, period. Big shout out to you, Sadiq Adeleke Sadiq. And hey, happy birthday in advance, man. Happy birthday in advance. Yeah, definitely. Happy birthday to you in advance, Sadiq Adeleke Sadiq. All right, this one from David Wonderson. He says, Mr. Selom, you really got me frustrated because I thought there was no update today. Keep it coming. My only channel, David from Ghana. My brother from Ghana. David, I'm so sorry. We had a little issues, but I believe those issues are to be resolved soonest. Big shout out to you out there, David Wonders from GH Ghana. Big shout out to you, all of you guys all out there in GH Ghana. And he also said, thanks for the update. I predict 3-1 win over Bournemouth. David from Ghana. Well, normally I come with my predictions 2 to 3 hours before our game. Yes. So don't worry, tomorrow, 2 to 3 hours our game. Because I'll be giving you 2 more episodes before the prediction time. Right? Anyway, big shout out to you out there. Sadiq Adeleke again says, I'm very happy to watch you again today. You still remain my #1 channel. God continue to bless you abundantly. God bless you too abundantly. Sadiq Adeleke Sadiq. Yeah, and remember once again, happy birthday. Guys, support me. Help me to wish Aman Sadiq Adeleke Sadiq happy birthday in advance. Yes, tomorrow is 14th. Happy birthday in advance. All right. The next one is from Chukudi Nas. Says, up Chelsea watching from Malaysia Blue Blood. Thanks for the update, bro. Big shout out to you, Chukudi Nas in Malaysia. This one says, I admire everything about your report and demonstration. The only thing I don't like is when you put your hand on your cheek. Stop doing it. Hey, guys. No problem. I've stopped. If you observe me today, I tried not to put it because I already read this a long time. I read it, so I tried not to put it there. Anyway, what's the name? Please let me have your name and where you are watching from. I have taken your advice in good faith, okay? I will no longer do like this, okay? Big shout out to you, Ad. I think your name is it John? Rosiji John. Big shout out to you wherever you are. I appreciate your comments so much. All right. This one says, Nkuku can play as a striker, winger, or supportive striker, while Kopama is a creative midfielder who plays as a winger sometimes. That's true. Please let me have your name and where you are watching from. What I can see there is what? Dipo Olu. Please let me have your name, then I can give you a bigger shout out next time. All right. The next one says, Chelsea have already lost this weekend match because of Anthony Taylor, our hater and our #1 enemy. Albert from Takrady, Ghana. Don't worry. God on our side. Tomorrow we will win. Yeah? Big shout out to you, Albert from Takrady, Ghana. Alright, let me just go through these ones. And another one from Sadiq Adeleke again. Said, Chelsea owners and abroad fans should start protest against EPL management. Why Taylor again? Since we accept the Anthony with rubbish perform in the opening match, that is the reason of assigning him to ref our match again. Opening match last season and this season means a lot to me. My dear friend, it's true. I don't know how far we can go with our protest. Well, let's wait and see. Anthony Taylor, Chelsea. Why? I mean, 4 games in this season alone. He was assigned to Chelsea twice out of 4 games. Is there any other referee again in the Premier League? 20 teams competing in the Premier League. How come that one referee will take charge of Chelsea's 2 games out of 4 in a short space of 1 month, 4 weeks? Anyway, big shout out to you, my dear friend Sadiq Adeleke Sadiq. This one says, good evening, Mr. Seller. My name remains Ayo from Lagos, Nigeria. Your name remains Ayo from Lagos, Nigeria. Anthony Taylor again. This is an orchestrated move by PGMO and England FA to silence the football club Chelsea. In the last 5 seasons consecutively, Chelsea FC is the most decorated club in England. Yes, of course, that is true. Thus, beef is seriously on high side. May God see us through this season. It is too much. Sure, God will see us through this season. Adunayo Ojo. Yes, big shout out to you out there. Ayo from Lagos State, Nigeria. Ayo from Lagos State, Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there. Dear friends, well, let me end it here. I have so much. Okay, let me go to the last two. Coming from Fabian Bright. My man, Fabian Bright. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for giving us update. May God continue to bless you. I'm still waiting for your next exclusive news from you. My name is Bright Fabian, aka Chelsea legend from Nigeria, Delta State, aka Chelsea legend from Delta State, Nigeria. Big shout out to you, Fabian Bright. The last one says, good afternoon, sir, Mr. Sello. I am very much happy to see you back again. But I don't understand why you come out one day and you go out 2 days. Really? No. Every day I come at least once. No matter how my network, my internet is behaving, I come at least once in every day. I've never missed, in exception of my birthday. Yes, 5th of the month, 5th of September. In exception of my birthday, that I was off totally. Anyway, I'm back. Now you see me frequently. You see, but I don't understand. He said the other day was your birthday, and what of these 2 days? And we are here hungry for your update. Okay, welcome, sir. My point is that Sancho was Chelsea transfer target since Lampard reign. I knew him very well. Ananas Manga. Ananas Manga, I appreciate your comment. Big shout out to you. I am back and I'm back fully. It used to be just one a day, but this time around I'll try to double in my feet twice or thrice like I used to do daily. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me, dear friends. I love you all. Shalom and peace.